Very simply, we're from Philadelphia and we fight. That's it. If we're going to line up and kick off, you tell us what time to show up and we'll be there.
3-0. 3-0.
You think this game's a little chippy? And goes the end zone, 102 yards. Chris Post. Post fires for the end zone. Touchdown, George Matthews.
I saw Nick after that hit, and for him to stand up, get back in the game, and lead us to a win, he's #1 in my book.
Our team was fighting throughout the whole day, and I'm really, really proud of my teammates today.
We won.
What's up, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. As you guys always know, here representing the Birds. I know a lot of people are going to say, damn, you're wearing a wool hat and shit. Yeah, I know. It's a little chilly out, but I feel like I might be catching a cold, so just to make sure, gotta stay protected at all times, you feel me? Now let's get down to this game. Don't worry about the hat. My Philadelphia Eagles will be going into, I think it's Levi Stadium. I remember the old 49er Stadium used to be Candlestick. What a great stadium it was. I respect the hell out of this franchise. All the greats, you know, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, was it Ryan Clark? I think Ryan Clark, the dude who caught the touchdown pass, which was later on called the catch. Okay? I respect this franchise. I also like some of the people that are on their team. You understand what I'm saying? But let's get down to this game. First off, this is going to be a tough game. Right now we're sitting at 3-0. This could be 3-1, or we could be 4-0. I don't know. I mean, our offensive line is depleted. Okay, everything on the offensive line is a mess. From the guard to the this to the that to the this to the that. Keys to victory in this game. Let's get the tight ends more in the rhythm. What happened to when we had Zach Ertz out there, but Foles wasn't connecting to the wide receivers? And then, like, every week it's something different. Okay, this is what my advice. Get Brent Selleck out there just a little more, okay? But just because our offensive line is so just banged up, I would love for Brent Selleck to do more blocking than catching and other things like that, because he's in my opinion, one of the best blocking tight ends in the NFL, no doubt about it, in my opinion. Where Zach Ertz, blocking is not his specialty whatsoever. His specialty is catching the ball, running them routes, you know the deal. And I think Chip put him up on the with the offensive line to block one play, and he got beat right off the bat last week against the Washington Redskins. But let's get back to the game. The 49ers, this season going in, I wrote this down as a loss. That's a loss. That's a win. That's a loss. You know what I'm saying? And now the whole team is deploting. You know what I mean? The whole team is just shredded. You got Colin Kaepernick. He's effing up. Everyone's calling him Capper Vic. Colin Kaepernick, I respect the guy. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a nice arm. You know, he has great ability when it comes to running. I don't disrespect him. I don't hate him. You feel me? A lot of holes on their defense. A lot of things just going wrong with that team. And hopefully we can capitalize on it. Because it seems like they're losing to all these teams. And to me, it seems like they're just so pissed off that they're taking all these L's and all this and all that. Well, not all these L's. You know, the season just started. But that they're taking all this shit in the new stadium. They haven't even, from what I've seen, been able to win a game in the new stadium yet. I don't even think in the preseason have they. So they got this new stadium, Levi Stadium. It looks like a gorgeous stadium, but haven't been able to win anything in it. They're dying for a win, but somehow we got to pull it out. As I said, get the tight ends involved. LaShawn McCoy, you got to step up, get your game back together. I know you possibly had a concussion during that Redskins game, but damn, we got to find a way to get you back in there. The offensive line, I know, is a big help on your part of the run game, and that's another reason why that shit went sideways against us versus the Redskins. You couldn't get that many yards. This is how I'm putting it. You would need to put in work. Darren Sproles needs to come back to work. Jordan Matthews, do your thing. Jeremy Maclin, do your thing. Nick Foles, do your thing. Nick Foles, now, I'm starting to like what he does. When a play breaks down, he scrambles. He hauls ass, even though he's not that fast. Gets the first down and slides. Gets the first down, slides. Gets the first down, slides. Throws. Now, one thing I'm worried about is, let's not get it wrong. Our cornerbacks are horrible. Okay, our cornerbacks, besides Brandon Boykin and Malcolm Jenkins, who's a safety, is putting in work. I think Nolan Cowell should be in the starting lineup this week. Okay. I want to say so bad that we're going to win this game because, I don't know, just like how everything's going on with them, how they just lost to the Cardinals with Drew Stanton, which in my opinion, I think the Cardinals are one of the top teams in the NFL right now, but they got Drew Stanton as their quarterback. You know the whole deal, okay? I want to mark this as a W, but at the same time, I feel like something's going to happen. And if it is our first loss, I don't know. But we just got to find a way to beat them. Our pass rush, oh my God, this pass rush is not that good. But we got to find a way to get to Kaepernick. And this is the one bad thing about playing Kaepernick. And this is one thing that Billy Davis, this is going to be your test on defense. You got a running quarterback like Colin Kaepernick, not a running quarterback like RG3 who tries to run and gets his shit blasted or tries to run and runs back like this. I'm talking about he is an official mobile quarterback who gets out of bounds, and when pressure comes, he runs out of bounds. He runs out of bounds. He runs, gets out of bounds, slides. This is going to be your test. If you can contain him and also sack him or stop him from at least making plays with his feet and with his hands, that's going to be a big test for this defense. You know, they couldn't do it against Kirk Cousins, and I'm hoping we can do it against, you know, Colin. I'm not. I know everyone's like, damn, you're hyping Colin Kaepernick up like he's the greatest quarterback to ever live or something. No, I'm talking about our defense. Billy Davis, this is your time to step up and see what you can do. Okay, 49ers last year were known for their defense, and you know, going into this year they were. They lost a couple pieces, a lot of disconnects, and I'm thinking that this defense is not as sharp as it was. I'm hoping we can get the W. But if this defense steps up, we are in a rude awakening. That's all I got to say. Not our defense, their defense. If their defense steps up, oh, man. With this bad offensive line we got, I think they got a nice pass rush. We'll see what happens. But if you go back and watch these games, like Dallas almost came back on him after Romo threw, 3 picks? Like, you see this stuff, you're like, damn, dude, maybe we can beat this team. But then at the same time, you can't think like that. You cannot look back at games and say, well, they did this, and they did this, and they did that, and they did this, so they're not going to the Super Bowl, so they're not going to win this, they're not going to win that. You can't look at it like that. You got to go week to week. In my heart, I say a win, but in my brain, I say a loss. We'll see what happens, guys. There's not a lot of game planning to do. Just keep on doing what we're doing. And let's get shit started in the first half. One more thing. Let's get everything started. Let's just get it going. Because this is not a team where we can just sleep on, okay? Philadelphia. Cary Williams making comments about Chip Kelly. Let me tell you something, Cary Williams, real quick. You got to do more playmaking than talking, all right there, pal? And let me tell you one more thing. Deshaun Jackson didn't buy into this system. He has way more talent than Cary Williams. And I know Cary Williams plays a different position, but you don't buy in, then move the hell on. That's what's going to happen. That's all I got to say, guys. Like this video, subscribe, and comment below on your thoughts. How do you feel about this game? Do you think we're going to win? Do you think we're going to lose? Who's going to be the factor? What's the upbringing in this game? Is Foles going to get destroyed because this offensive line is just, you know, out of sync right now? But I'm so happy after this game we get back Lane Johnson. Let's go, Birds. Let's try to advance to 4-0. Let's just move on from there. Just like Chip Kelly said, one game at a time, one quarter at a time, one play at a time. Then we move on. Let's go, Birds. As I said before, comments, you know the deal. Also, my Twitter below comment. My Twitter's in the description. You can follow me on Twitter. My bad about a little bit of slurring in this video. Kind of tired. It's like 4 in the morning. But I'm coming at you, mother effers, early. You understand me? So my Twitter's in the description. My Facebook page is in the description. You can like that. You can follow me on Twitter and just come at me. You feel me? I'll be on there. And I'm always on there talking Eagles, talking whatever. Let's go, Birds, baby. We're doing great so far. Let's just keep it going. Defense needs to step up. Let's contain Colin Kaepernick. Let's get the game going. And Brandon Boykin, I don't mind you shutting down that sorry receiver, Michael Crabtree. No, I'm playing. He ain't a sorry receiver, though. I think he's alright, but that's just me. All right, y'all. Peace. Let's go, Birds.